Hi, everyone. Welcome to another edition of What's Up With That, Alex? My name is Simon Kent. I'm a co-founder of Connect Family Law, and with me today is Alex Boland, one of our senior lawyers at Connect. Alex is in our Kelowna office, and I'm sitting here in Vancouver. We've tried to make this session as authentic as possible. I know it's late March right now. But I got my roaring fire, I got a cozy sweater on, and this is my opportunity to hit Alex with some tough questions and see how smart he really is.
Talk it to me, Simon.
You feeling smart today, Alex?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, this is a topic of interest to all of us right now, COVID. I don't want to say we're in the middle of COVID, but we're at a situation now where the vaccine has become available and it's going to be rolled out to more and more people over the next number of months. And so my question relates to a friend of mine who has got a 12-year-old and would like to get his child vaccinated. Now, I know that there's still some issues around kids under 18 getting vaccinated, but he's just sort of getting ahead of the curve and figuring all this out. And he's talking to his ex and he's saying, hey, look, when vaccines are available for people under 18, I'd like to get, little Jackie, Jamie vaccinated. And my friend's ex is saying, no, it's not going to happen. Never am I going to let that happen. Now, how, I guess ultimately, what's up with that, Alex? Can he do anything to get his kid a vaccination if he really feels strongly about it? Or is he kind of like, if both parents can't agree, the kid doesn't get it?
Yeah, timely question. My first sub question would be, what kind of name is Jackie Jamie? I mean, I've never heard of that one before. So
I was just trying to anonymize the name. Yeah. So like for both genders, Jackie, Jamie, or Jamie,
okay.
Jackie.
I'm with you. Okay. So there's a couple of interesting dimensions to this question. So the first part of it has to do with who gets to make medical decisions about children as between parents. And this may sound familiar to you, but the first thing you have to consider is there an agreement or an order? Parents can, as can the court, allocate the ability to make important decisions between them. So in other words, parents can together agree that one of them is going to be the parent that makes a decision, or the court can say one of the two parents will make the decision. Often that kind of decision-making power has some boundaries around it. It will be something like you have to consult with the other parent, you have to try and get their point of view and try and reach an agreement. But if you can't, often the parent who's the primary parent will make the decision. Other people, and this is actually the default, will simply share that decision-making responsibility. And what that means is that both parents could make the decision, and if one parent isn't happy with it, that parent's relief is to go to court. So you might say by default, either of the parents could actually have the child vaccinated. And if one of the parents doesn't like it, it's up to them to go to court. Now, medical decisions have a different aspect to them, which is that kind of parenting decision, the right of a parent to make medical decisions for a child, is actually subject to the child's own ability to consent. So if a child is capable of understanding and appreciating the pros and cons of a medical treatment, they can actually consent to it even if both parents say no. So in that scenario, what happens is that it's the doctor or the treating physician that has to make sure the child kind of appreciates the decision, understands what he or she is getting into and really consents to it. If the child consents and the doctor says it's okay, then it's really neither parent gets a say in the medical treatment. And that issue has kind of come to the forefront recently when it comes to therapy for transgender children, where one or both parents disagree with the treatment. Can the child himself or herself consent?
Right. And so, is there an age cutoff there?
There's not. I don't believe there's a hard age cutoff. What it is more about is the doctor satisfied that the child fully understands the pros and cons and understands the decision that's being made.
Right. Interesting. Okay.
So the answer to your question is, unless the vaccine-resistant parent specifically has the power to make the medical decision, she probably can't stop the other parent from doing it. And even if she does have that vaccine-resistant decision-making power, the child could himself or herself make a contrary decision.
That is interesting. Very interesting. Okay, great. Well, I appreciate your comments on that. Yeah, I think it's going to be more and more of these COVID-related questions as it interacts with family law matters. So keep abreast of the developments in this area, will you, Alex, for us?
I promise that I will.
Okay, thanks. All right, well, thanks for joining us today, and we'll be back again soon for another episode of What's Up With That, Alex? Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.